3 minutes till we do the live feed, day 17. And I'm just going to pause for a moment and bring my attention into my body. Welcome everybody, whoever's there. So we're doing 30 days dancing at 8:30 in the morning with a tip, so just a little tip each time, just something to bring in to explore our movement, our somatics, dance, music, the things we do in ecstatic dance. I always like to remind people that ecstatic dance is so much bigger than what we think dance is often, and the ecstatic part isn't about dancing sexually. It is the ecstatic part is about dancing into ananda or bliss, allowing yourself to go into different states in your mind beyond our normal thinking, doing, analyzing mode. We can get into other parts of our brain. A little anatomy lesson about the brain, because I think it brings a little more awareness of where our own patterns are. The brain stem is called the reptilian part of the brain, and it's the part of the brain that gets activated with our heart rate and our sympathetic nervous system, anxiety. It's also the part of the brain, the cerebellum, in the back of the brain stem is where we feel balance. So like all the natural functions of the day that we take for granted are that part of the brain. And then the next layer is the limbic part of the brain, where we recognize people, and it's more emotional and relational. And then the outer cortices of the brain are all the higher thinking. When we get those ideas of how to solve a problem that came out of nowhere, that's the outer cortices. So when we dance, we're activating the brain in a really dynamic, all kinds of multisensory way. And it helps to build those neural pathways throughout all the brain so that we have access to different ways of perceiving and responding to life. It's something very exciting for me, the brain and how the brain is stimulated in dance. I've worked with people with Alzheimer's. I've worked with people with Parkinson's. I've worked with children, and I think dance and play is probably one of the most fundamental natural ways that we heal our body and we learn and expand. It's been super healing for me personally as well. Throughout my life, it's been the main tool that I've used to integrate my body and my mind, to grow my consciousness, to heal feelings and open up expression. It has been my dance portal of help, and I love to share what feels good for me and what has worked for me. Good morning, Patty. So let's begin with breath like we do each time so far, so we can bring that mindfulness in. Find a posture that feels comfortable, easy, natural, and let your shoulders drop down your back. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. You can keep them open if you need to. It's pretty bright in here today. And we'll just start to breathe. Let's do a 3-part breath. If you take a sip of breath, that might help maybe. A sip of breath, hold it, and then take another sip of breath, hold it, and then take the third one and fill your lungs fully. Hold. And you can do a little Mula Bandha squeeze at the root chakra. And now we're going to exhale it all the way out. Inhale a sip. Inhale another sip. Inhale the third sip all the way. Hold it. A little Mula Bandha squeeze. And exhale all the way. One more round. Inhale and hold. And again. And fill up all the way. Hold. Root chakra squeeze at the Kegel muscles. Hold. And exhale all the way. Breathing naturally. And as you take a couple more natural breaths, the invitation to give yourself a few nourishing thoughts. So that could be something you're grateful for, could be something that you just need support around, reminding yourself that you've got this. Circulating through the breath. And our tip for today is to embrace awkward and let awkward be the threshold or the doorway into newness. So often we'll go first to the movements that we are patterned with doing heavily. And then that's one of the reasons that like a really long dance helps, because all the patterns get fatigued and then the real authentic self is just raw. It's just there. And it's sort of, that's that peeling of an onion feel. But we can go to it in a short dance like this if we're really attuned to the sensation of awkward. And when we feel it, rather than changing quickly, going towards it little by little with mindfulness and awareness, and let awkward lead. It can open up a lot of energy pathways in the body. It can help bring out creativity. It helps to open up possibilities and potentials, and gets rid of that censor and the parts of us that inherently are judging or trying to fit in. This opens up a place of love, no matter what. So we'll begin. I think I'm going to invite us, if you want to begin with me on the floor, you can come down onto the floor. Really good to do dancing from the floor. And the invitation to curl your knees in towards your body and come down onto your back. And giving yourself a hug. And then as you breathe, let your knees and your legs begin to explore movement. And if you feel a moment of awkward, let that be your doorway to just go towards a little more. Letting go of trying as best as you can, that effort to create something, and just being fully in this moment. In your expression of this movement, it can go side to side. You can play with extending arms and legs, coming back into the core. And I'm going to put a song on, and the invitation to let your body carry you through from wherever it wants to go, following sensation and breath. Looking for my yes, which is right here. Let's try this. Feel that water. Okay, so opportunity to pause. Let yourself find that resting posture again. Shake if you need to. And then just sink into your center, your alignment, your breath awareness. And asking your body what that stimulated for you. For me, it felt like it moved some stagnation and achiness, and it opened up kind of a calm feeling, connected feeling, feel more grounded at the same time. I would love to hear of your experience. We've got, I don't know what, 2 more weeks to go, a little bit less than 2 more weeks. Have a wonderful day. I hope this is helpful. Namaste.